Hey folks, welcome back to part 26 of manual testing series. In this video, let's understand the difference between smoke testing and sanity testing. In previous videos, we have spoke about what is smoke testing and what is sanity testing. If you have not watched those videos, please do watch it so you will get better understanding between the difference between smoke and sanity. Let's get started. So here are the differences between smoke testing and sanity testing. Let's go one by one. Smoke testing is done to assure that the major functionalities of application is working fine. However, the sanity testing is done to check the bug fix have or the bugs have been fixed after the build. For example, in the previous video, we have properly spoken about it with examples, right? So, what will happen here is in smoke testing, see, let's say we have 5 to 6 different modules, and for example, we will log into the application and the major functionalities. Suppose in e-commerce application, what are the major functionalities? User should be able to see the items and he should be able to purchase the items, should be able to add the items or product to the cart. So all these are major functionalities. Whether those major functionalities is working fine or not is validated as part of smoke testing. In case of sanity testing, suppose say there is a bug which has been fixed. Okay, say the mobile number field is accepting, okay, more than 10 digits. So that is a bug. So now the bug has been fixed, which is now restricted only to accept 10 digits. So now again you have to come and test it. So that testing is called as sanity testing. So here a minute difference is, here along with the straightforward scenario, you will put out lot of other different corner cases as well to test this. Okay, so that is where sanity testing, it is called as sanity testing. Smoke testing is a subset of acceptance testing, whereas the sanity testing is a subset of regression testing. So this is what you have to remember. This is a subset of acceptance. This is a subset of regression testing. Okay. And smoke testing is usually documented. Sanity testing isn't documented. Why? Because smoke testing, we will be knowing what are the major functionalities. So that is the reason you can either document and keep it ready. Okay, whenever the build comes, you can verify it. Okay, but where in case of sanity testing, because it is a bug fix. Okay, in that case, you have to put out different corner cases and verify. So that is where sanity testing is not documented. Smoke testing is performed either by developers or even testers. Okay, so any of them can perform this sanity or sorry smoke testing, whereas sanity testing is normally performed by the testers because this itself is major, because the bug has been raised. Now it's testers duty to perform sanity check on the particular module to verify or particular part to verify and conclude how it is working. Smoke testing is scripted, whereas sanity testing is not scripted. So here, what is the difference between documented and scripted? Here, this smoke testing is scripted means that it can be even automated. Okay, smoke tests can be automated. Okay, whereas the sanity testing usually is not scripted. So usually we don't require any scripting for sanity tests. Smoke testing is done to measure the stability of the system by performing the testing. So this is important. So smoke testing is done to measure the stability, how much stable the build is. So that is what we make sure. Whereas in case of sanity testing, we make sure the rationality of the system by performing the testing, how rational it is. Okay. Smoke testing is used to test all over a function of the system. Basically, all the major functions of the system, okay, can be covered. But do not get confused between regression testing here. So regression testing is in detailed testing, whereas smoke testing is an high level testing of only the major functionalities. Okay, it performs all over the application, you know, can be tested. Whereas sanity testing is used in case of only modified or defect functions of the system. Okay. Smoke testing can be performed either manually or by automation tools. So as we already discussed, so it can be either documented or scripted, right? Smoke test. So that is where smoke testing can be performed either manually or by using the automation testing tools. Okay. Whereas sanity testing is commonly executed manually, not by using any automation approach. We do not automate any of the sanity tests. So that is where we do not even require any automation tools. Smoke testing is performed when new product is built or when there is a new build, correct? When there is a new feature in the particular build, that is where you perform the smoke testing. But sanity testing is conducted when the build contains the bug fixes. Okay, if there is a bug fix that has happened, only on such uh, cases we perform sanity testing. It includes all the system's essential basic functionalities. As I mentioned, basic in the sense in case of banking application, the transfers first, it is must, first and must, it should work fine, right? Because usually for the transaction purpose itself, people uses the banking application, so transaction must work fine. And certain other cases also important, basically what I can say is important functionality or a very day to day used applications functionality, it should work fine. It includes only those modules where change in code is made. Okay. Smoke testing firstly performs on the initial build. Smoke testing is done first. So, and sanity testing is done on the stable builds for the introduced new features in the software. Uh, this is one important question that you can expect. Which is done first? Smoke testing is done first or sanity testing is done first? So, very first testing what is done on a build is the smoke testing. So smoke testing is done first. Okay. So very first thing what you do as soon as you get the build is the smoke testing. And once the build is stable, then you can perform the sanity testing. So here the sanity testing is performed on the stable builds. Okay. There is end-to-end system verification done in smoke testing. Here, only a specific component gets verified in sanity testing. Okay, so here basically if there is a five different modules, in all the five different modules you will verify the different major functionality is working fine or not. So that is where you will go to each and every page and perform major functionality check. However, in case of sanity testing, it is on only a specific component. So these are the major difference between smoke testing and sanity testing. So keep these points in mind and also check out the smoke testing and sanity testing videos for better clarity. First go through that and then understand the difference between smoke testing and sanity testing. So this is one of the important interview question. Okay. So just get through all these concepts very clearly. Okay. I hope you learned difference between smoke testing and sanity testing today. In the next video, we will talk about more of manual testing concepts. If you have liked this video, please do like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.